Good morning, guys. It is November 29th, 2021. In this video here, I'm going to do a collection update for you. You'll see this on two different platforms. So anyway, we'll get right into it. So, not much has really changed, other than some of you do know that I acquired a couple new machines this year, but nothing major has really changed. But yeah, so we'll start with this. This is my 2019 Eureka Mighty Mite. I purchased it brand new off of Amazon in July of 2019 for about $70. Yeah, it's been a really good machine. Had no issues with it. I actually enjoy it, and it's a good machine to take out to vacuum the car, to clean other things up, clean out other machines and stuff. It's just a good general purpose straight suction vacuum cleaner. It's served me very well. It's been pretty nice, and it's held up pretty well. So yeah. Next, we have I believe it is a 2012 Hoover wind tunnel bagged. This is the older style wind tunnels. I do not believe that they're making this body style and this setup anymore, unfortunately. But I got this at Goodwill for $16 in April of 2021. It's been wonderful. I've had no issues with it. I actually like it. I primarily keep this one downstairs on the main floor so I can easily grab it, and it's easy to just grab and go. I've got all the tools on it, and I'm not too worried if something really happens to it, because I didn't pay that much, and it's not really all that special of a machine to me. So next we have my 1997 Sanitary SV899. Most of you probably know the story behind this one, but for those of you who don't, just a quick backstory. This machine was used commercially in a church, and one day the motor just completely burned out, and the lady didn't want to put the money in to fix it, which was only like $70, which these costed like $300 when they were new, and this was like in almost pristine condition cosmetically. So I took it upon myself to just go ahead, and she said, if you want it, it's yours, because I'm just going to throw it in the trash if nobody wants it. So I took it home, put a new motor and a new cord on it, and it's running perfectly fine. No issues whatsoever. I'm still on the fence on whether or not I'm going to keep it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing honestly. I should probably just make up my mind, but but I still have it for now. Next, we have my 2011 Auric XL signature. This one I got at a local pawn shop in April of 2019. Yeah, 2019. And I paid $25 for it. It really didn't need much of anything other than some bags, a new belt, and eventually I put in a new roller because I figured it probably wasn't changed in 10 years. And so I just went ahead and did that. And it's been great. Oh, and the headlight bulbs were burned out, and so I put in LED bulbs in it, and it's running great. It's been wonderful. I enjoy it. It's really simple. It works well. And it's just a good, quick grab and quick cleanup machine. And lastly, I'm going to go over my two Kirbys. This one is my 2003 Kirby Ultimate G. This one I purchased at a local pawn shop for $100. It came with all the attachments and the shampooer. It was in pretty good condition. I haven't really done a whole lot to it. I haven't even polished it at all since I got it, and I probably need to. It's looking just a little dull. But other than needing a new belt and stuff, it was perfectly fine. Whoever had it before me took really good care of it. Cleaned it up a little, and it's been wonderful. And last but not least, I have my 1998 Kirby G5. This one, some of you may know, I did have a 2007 Eureka the Boss Smart Vac. I did trade that vacuum for this one. And so I paid basically nothing for this. One of you who is viewing, you'll know who you are when you see this. But yeah, so I basically traded the Eureka the Boss Smart Vac to another fellow collector, so it's in good hands. And he knew that this would be in good hands, so he was kind enough to pass this on to me. Only the vacuum, no attachments, but that is totally fine. I've got everything for the Ultimate G, so I'm not worried about that at all. What it needed, they basically did a lot of stuff. Put in a new bag, new roller, new belt. But I basically just polished it up a little bit and cleaned it up. It had a few paint marks, a few little things that I kind of wiped up a little bit more. But, for the most part, it was in really good shape. And this has been a wonderful machine. One of these days, I'm probably going to have to get into the tech drive because it's making that clicking noise. I've been watching YouTube videos on it, and um, I think I've come to the conclusion that it might be one of two things, or both. It might be the cam lever in the transmission, or the bearings for the wheels in the back there for the transmission. So, not a huge deal, but one of these days I'm going to have to get in there and see what's going on. But, yeah, all of these run really well. I've had no issues with them. I have a total of 6 vacuums. I know that's not a lot compared to a lot of people out there who are fellow collectors, but I don't really want to have a bunch of vacuums, to be honest. I don't have that much space. I don't have my own designated space. I don't have my own house. So I'm kind of limited on what I can do. So, and to be honest, I don't want to have a bunch. I just don't see the point. Yeah, it's cool to have a variety. Yeah, it's cool to work with them. But I'm not somebody who has to have, like, everything because it's collectible. I just pretty much, unless there's something that's special, which there are some out there that pose good childhood memories for me that I do not have, that I would like to try and find one of these days. And if I happen to find them, I might snatch them up and just have them for posterity. But, generally speaking, I don't really like to collect vacuums just to collect vacuums. It just doesn't make sense. I want good vacuums. I want vacuums that I know I can repair and that will last and that I can find parts for. That's basically my whole goal with vacuum cleaners, period. It's not just because it's a vacuum. It's because I like to be able to work with them. I like to be able to repair them. I like to know what's going on. And, if I don't have that ability, then I'm not going to have that vacuum. It's just not going to happen. So anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more.